Some point soon, I'm going to make a kind of comparison video looking at different film adaptations of Macbeth. I might even go full YouTube and do a sort of ranking of them. But I'm prepared to spoil what is almost definitely going to be my bottom pick, the worst Macbeth of all time, which I think is surely going to be 2015's Macbeth, starring Michael Fassbender and Marianne Cotillard. Terrible adaptation for many reasons. I'll get into them when I do that full review. I just want to focus on Michael Fassbender for today, because it made me think about something that's kind of critical to get right with Macbeth, I think. So I thought Fassbender was just terrible, really flat, really boring, threw away his speeches, delivered them all in kind of monotone in a way that's really kind of depressing to see. Not all that unusual to see, but it's the kind of acting that implies that the worst bit in Shakespeare is the words, right? Let's just get rid of them. Also, because it's Fassbender, he barely keeps a lid on his Irish accent. Takes about till the hour mark and he just gives up. As always, it would have been much better if he just did the whole thing in Irish. Doesn't matter that Macbeth is Scottish and this production really emphasises the Scottishness. It would be way less painful to just have Michael Fassbender doing his Irish accent and not having to think about trying to do an accent that was beyond him for 2 hours. It's not nice to listen to. I don't know why people persist in doing it. It's like 2 hours of listening to someone try and tune a lawnmower. Yeah, oh right, yeah. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. I think that is D sharp. Yeah. I mean, the lawn's ruined. And I think in terms of tone, it starts to go wrong for Michael Fassbender from his first line. And he's not alone in this. So the first line Macbeth says when he comes on is the famous line, "So foul and fair a day I have not seen." That sort of classic iambic line. You may well have heard it used as an exemplar of Shakespeare's iambic pentameter. It's monosyllables and it perfectly marks out that iambic style. "So foul and fair a day I have not seen." One thing I've noticed watching multiple adaptations of Macbeth, like the Patrick Stewart one I mentioned the other week, is the ones that I tend to like more, or that I think have kind of more meat on the bones, no grisly pun intended, is the ones that try and find the somewhat absurd angle, that don't necessarily make hay with the comedy of Macbeth, don't necessarily turn it into some kind of awful pastiche or parody, or take away from the tragedy of Macbeth. I don't think its tragedy is ironic. I don't think it's a comedy in disguise or anything like that. But I think there are several moments where what happens on stage is ridiculous. It has, I think, one of the funniest lines in Shakespeare, which is Macbeth's line, "'Twas a rough night." After what we've just seen Macbeth go through, that line is it's almost camp understatement. It's almost impossible for an actor to not make that line funny. But all of that sort of light to the shade of Macbeth, all of that possibility for comedy, possibility for laughter, seeing the events of Macbeth as anything other than just sort of mordantly terrible, depends on an actor and a production finding those little moments of light. And I think it's a play where you can really start as you mean to go on. And what I noticed, this is not just a Fassbender thing, this is actually quite a few productions. A lot of actors deliver that very first line of Macbeth's, "So foul and fair a day I have not seen," as if the line is, "So foul a day I have not seen." And now, sure, the fairness might be bittersweet. Macbeth's point might be it's even more foul a day for the fair things that happened, i.e. Macbeth and Banquo have been victorious, but at what cost? So it could be, so foul and fair a day could be a way of saying it's actually doubly foul because we've won. But since we are just about to see the witches who are going to make their ambiguous and catastrophic predictions, catastrophic in terms of what effect it has on the plot, I really like it when a Macbeth says, "So foul and fair a day I have not seen," and really does give us a sense of the fair. Whether it's a twinkle in the eye, whether it's a sort of almost exasperated shrug at the wildness of this day. So yeah, that's my Macbeth thought of the day. That you can set up how you're going to treat the light and shade of it, the chiaroscuro of Macbeth from Macbeth's first line. Like I say, I'm going to be putting together a kind of ranking of Macbeth film adaptations in particular. There are so many, So if you have any that you really particularly want to see on the list, please comment below and let me know. I'm going to try and hit the major ones. I may have to split it into two and talk about sort of non-Shakespearean ones. Of course, I want to talk about things like Throne of Blood. I want to talk about Scotland, Pennsylvania. But to compare them to ones that use Shakespeare's text seems a bit silly, so I might just separate those two. Haven't quite decided yet. Anyway, let me know your favourite Macbeth movies, and see you all next time. Bye.